Southwood County 2000 Rec Center, as tonight we welcome two audiences for Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings hockey. The Riverkings at 10-1 take to home ice against the Steele County Blades of Ottawa, Minnesota. And we're so glad to welcome our viewers on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media's television broadcast, and to welcome our internet listeners of Riverkings hockey on fasthockey.com. My name is Milton Natta. It will be my pleasure throughout the course of this evening to bring the call to you. The starting lineups tonight for the Riverkings will find Eric Schutte in goal. The defense pair will be Harrison Cole and James Stiles. The forwards up front will be Ryan Mance, Kevin Van Bockelen, and Reed Kaiser. The Riverkings wearing the white home jerseys with the blue and green pants, the blue helmets, and they're all set to take on the Steele County Blades team that is wearing orange and black tonight. The goaltender for the Blades will be number 1, Tim Grounds. The puck has been dropped, and we're underway with Riverkings hockey. However you're joining us tonight, we welcome you. The Riverkings move it in. Wrist shot that Grounds makes a save on, off of Van Bockelen's shot from the left circle. Puck is now shot out to center. The Blades try to turn and move in, but Van Bockelen sends them back, and the play is at center neutral ice. Shot in by the Blades and in behind the goal of Schutte to our left. Riverkings now trying to move the puck out of their zone. They get it out across the blue line, but Kaiser quickly turns it back. Mance comes to center, backhands it deep, and now we get a line change for the Riverkings. We're in the first minute of play on this Friday night between Steele County and the Riverkings. Backing up with the puck, Eric Hirschwa, sending it in behind his own goal. Now shot out to center and moving with the puck, Tyler Albit. He is flying in, drops it off for Austin Quarters, who's quickly checked off the puck, but he's able to drop it into the deep left-hand corner or far corner. Now the Blades try to shoot it up the boards and out, but it's held in by the Riverkings and shot by Peterson in behind the goal where Grounds is. Early going here. Long shot from center ice, and by number 25, Kyle Waden of Steele County, is easily turned aside by Schutte. So each team now with the shot on goal. In fact, they're not even giving a shot on goal to the Blades yet for that drop in from center. Play is in the Riverkings end, and they break out 3 against 4. Shot into the near corner. Going in to chase it, it's Michael Kelly. He spins to the center. He shoots high and wide of Grounds. They go to the far boards where DeLatte keeps it in momentarily for the Riverkings. Hard work in behind the goal by Demakakopoulos. And now the puck is shot to center. Riverkings turn back, dump it to the blue line. Steele County tried to get it to center. Cole broke up the play. Bork backhands it off of one of the Blades. Now stepping in, here comes Young between the circles, and he has it poke checked away. Poke checked away there by Yager Wassam of Steele County. 2.5 minutes into this first period. No score between the homestanding Riverkings and the visiting Blades. Here's the check at the blue line as Hellkamp tries to carry it out by the Blades. The Riverkings turn it back. Shot to the Blades line, now turning and dropping it in. It's Kurt Lepak, and the Riverkings go for a line change. Moving out through center now. Here comes Soren Kolstrup with the shot. Right in front comes the puck, and Caleb Combs couldn't get a stick on it. Centered from the near corner nicely by Soren Kolstrup, and a nice job by Schutte to turn that Blades shot away. They now lead on the shot clock 2-1. Coming back, Soren Kolstrup again. Nice job by Hirschau to break up the rush. And the Riverkings try to clear it, but so far they cannot. And here the puck, one of the Blades loses their edge, falls down. That's Wedding, and that allows the Riverkings to clear the puck. Just about 4 minutes into this first period, no score. Moving in the Blades, a shot off of one of the Riverkings defensemen by Soren Kolstrup, who had a very, very active shift. At center, Van Bocklund gets his stick on the puck, pops it up into the air, but it's quickly turned back by the Blades. Here's Peterson trying to break in. He's in on the goal. The ground's got a piece of it and just pushed it wide. A good job by Young to get free and get in on goal there. And now the puck comes to the side of the Blades net, and Grounds is able to cover it up there, and we'll get a face-off in the Steele County end. The Riverkings are way up on top of the Elite Midwest standings. They have 20 points heading into this weekend. The Dells Ducks second at 17, Forest Lake third at 15. The Steele County Blades team, a good team with 13 points in fifth place. Puck comes to the side of the Steele County net, where Grounds is never able to corral it in his glove as he tried. And the Riverkings are able now to turn back the Blades, who have had a little bit of the territorial edge here in this opening 5 minutes. Quarters sends it out front, and he headed it for the stick of Albitz, who deflected it wide of the Steele County goal. Now the Riverkings shoot it in. Play goes in behind the Steele County goal. Now to the near boards, where Kelly turns it back. Torres goes to the corner and he digs for it. Blades are able to skate it out to the blue line and get it out. But McGowran of the Riverkings gets it. Here's a high shot from well out by DeLotte, and it's right into the chest of goaltender Grounds with 14:39 to go first period. This is Wisconsin Riverkings hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media Broadcast and FastHockey.com. Here come the Riverkings losing control of the puck, turning back. Griffin Waters in, and we had a delayed offside. The play continues on, and icing is the call against the Riverkings as they shoot it into the Blades' end. 14:23 to go. So far, 3 shots credited to the Riverkings, and 1 shot has been credited to the Blades. Draw one here by Demakakopoulos, and the Riverkings are able to move it out. They try to get it ahead to Torres, but that's intercepted. Turning back for the Blades. Valley is spilled to the ice on the check of Demakakopoulos. Demakakopoulos picks it up, sends it to the blue line. Riverkings move out, but they don't have numbers as they go for a line change. It's 2-on-5. Turning back with it, it's Valley of the Blades. Shot to center. Lepak just deflects it deep into the Blade zone, but back Eric Kolstrup to get it, where he's checked off the puck by Max Borg. Now the Blades shoot it out, and Cole turns back. He's having trouble containing the puck. It's stolen away from him by Caleb Combs of the Blades. To the far boards the puck goes, where Richard Young's able to shoot it out. Here comes Manson trying to outrace the Blades to the puck, but goalie Grounds gets there first. That's center. Combs steps in. He's surrounded. He fights through, and it's Schutte who has to make a save. Right out in front, Combs came clean as he worked his way through 4 Riverkings. Shot to the line, and the Blades just turn and shoot it in. Riverkings chase. Off on left wing, sailing in, Van Bocklund has it taken away by Wassum of the Blades. And then quickly Cole turns and shoots it right back in. Peterson at his own blue line. checked there, but he's able to shoot it over to Van Bachelen. Now coming in, sharp angle shot by Reed Kaiser. Goes up into the chest of Tim Grounds, and Grounds makes his 4th save of this first period. 12:20 to go in the first period. Riverkings and Blades are scoreless, and the shot's 4-2 in favor of the Riverkings. Austin Quarters out there to take the draw. Sankurik and Hirschau are on defense. Kaiser and Peterson join Quarters on the forward line here for the Riverkings. And just a little bit of a delay. The referee going over to the Riverkings bench to have a word about something there. Draws one by the Blades. They try to get it out. It's stolen. A shot high and wide off of the stick of Adam Peterson. And Peterson's able to hold it into the zone. He's double teamed in behind the goal. The Blades start to move it out, but here's Quarters on the steal. He moves in and shoots it off the leg of the defenseman. The Blades turn it back. They come back 3-on-3 and a whistle, and they're going to be called for offsides. So the offsides call will get us a face-off in the neutral zone with 11:52 to go in this first period. Marty Quarters is the head coach of the Riverkings. Nick Adamic is the head coach of the Blades. Draws one by Demakopoulos, and he shoots it to the near boards. Kelly picks it up and fights his way in. They dig in the near corner to the left of Grounds. It's a 2-on-2 battle down in that corner. Puck is worked free to the Blades Hellcamp, who's able to skate it to center. Demakopoulos is able to break it up, shoot it towards the blue line, but quickly turned back by the Blades' Coy Payne. The Riverkings have cleared their own zone. The play's in neutral ice. Stepping in Valley, nicely defended by McGowran. And he shot it high and wide of Schutte in the Riverking goal. Now at center, turning with the puck, Spranger. Goes into the Riverking end, tries to drive around Delot. He's tied up by Delot, and Demakopoulos is able to get the puck, and his pass intercepted. Shot in, moving there first. It's Spranger. Spranger taken care of in the corner by McGowran. Fighting in behind the goal, it's Soren Kolstrup. And we get a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty here called against the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. With 10:43 to go in this first period, the Riverkings will be shorthanded for 2 minutes for what is a high sticking call. It's Demakopoulos who gets the high stick call, and the 2-minute penalty goes on the board here. It'll be 5-on-4 hockey. The Blades have the manpower advantage. Let's check the penalty killers. Reed Kaiser is out there at one forward position with Tyler Albitz. James Stiles is one of the defensemen, and Harrison Cole is the other. Those are the 4 penalty killers on the ice. Nice check by Stiles in the far corner. Digging in behind the goal, Soren Kolstrup. Here's a tough angled shot, and then a second whack at it by Wadden, and both saves made by Schutte. Beautiful goaltending there on the penalty kill. And now the Riverkings able to clear it all the way down with 1:15 to go on this penalty kill. It's Soren Kolstrup. He is double teamed and has Kaiser take the puck away. Kaiser to center, past one Blade, checked by a second, still fighting, fights his way into the zone. He still has the puck. A beautiful job of penalty killing by Reed Kaiser, and now he shoots it back to his teammates on defense in Cole. And the Riverkings get it and shoot it all the way down. First to the puck is a Riverking, and now we're going to get a penalty call here against the Blades. That will mean we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 42 seconds, and then for 1 minute and 18 seconds it will be a River King power play. Great job that time by Ryan Mance. He beat the blade down to the puck and drew the penalty to the right of goaltender Tim Ground. So 4-on-4 hockey here for 42 seconds. On the draw, Mance stays out there with Van Bachlen. Sekurik is at one defense position and Hirschhau's at the other. 4-on-4 hockey for another 30 seconds. They dig for the puck in the near corner of the Blades end. Big check by Van Bachlen, but the puck's taken away by Valley of Steele County. He skates in, 1-on-2 around the defense, in front, he shoots! It's a goal. It's a goal at the 9-minute mark, 11 minutes into this first period on 4-on-4. Oscari Valley drives around the defense of the River Kings and pushes it between Schuette's legs through the 5-hole. 1-0 Steele County. We'll see who gets the assist. It's 1-0 Steele County. Valley at the 11-minute mark. So now we'll continue. It'll be a River King power play here. In the power play is now in effect. Out comes Albitz to join the power play. River Kings have it in this end. Cole holds at the point. He walks in from the point, moves it over far side to Stiles. Stiles, double team. So they move it cross ice to Quarters. He skates back out to the point. Holds. Now goes into the right corner with 53 seconds for the power play. Here comes Albitz. He shoots through a crowd and Grounds gathers it in to his glove, and we have a skirmish in front of the Steele County Blades goal. 48 seconds remains on the River Kings power play. They are down 1-0 after the Valley goal moments ago during 4-on-4 hockey. Will there be any penalties that come out of the skirmish? The post-whistle skirmish. Right now, Chase Wedding is in the penalty box for the Blades. And they're sorting things out. The draw will be outside of the zone. River Kings win the draw. They still have 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Cole skates into the zone on left wing, goes to the corner, drives behind the net. He's got Kaiser in front. 30 seconds for the power play. Near boards, it's Kaiser. Now he gets it to Albitz, a give and go with Van Bachlen, and that just didn't connect in front of the goal. 17 seconds for the power play. Cole comes near boards to Mance, gets it in the center where there's all kinds of traffic, and that one's blocked at the defense. They get it in front, and Grounds makes a save with 7 seconds on the power play, I believe off the stick of James Stiles. Seven minutes, 32 seconds to go in this first period. It's 1-0 Steele County up on top of the River Kings. Off the draw, quick shot, high and wide. Van Bachlen whistled that one not only over the shoulder of goaltender Grounds, but he shot it right off of the netting and out of play. Three seconds to go. Draw is just that, a draw. Van Bachlen holds it in, but we're back to full strength. Both teams 5 aside, 7:19 to go, first period. They battle in behind the Steele County goal. Kaiser in the corner gives to Van Bachlen. Back to Kaiser now out to the point. Oh, it skitters past the stick of Stiles. Taken away by the Blades. It's 2-on-3 as they move into Spranger. Now he's able to drop it off to Combs, but Combs is well defended. And turning back come the River Kings. Puck's free at center. Kelly of the Riverkings, past one man, past two men, shoots it now. The Riverkings do not get onside, and we have an offside call. Or do we have a penalty call here? I think we have a penalty call. A 2-minute roughing minor to Colton Spranger. Colton Spranger. Oh, he gets 4 minutes. Fans, he gets a double minor. 4 minutes for roughing by Colton Spranger. And this will give the Riverkings a great chance to even up or perhaps even take the lead in the hockey game. Because it's a double minor, if the Riverkings score in the first 2 minutes, they'll still get that second 2 minutes of power play time. So here's the draw, won by the Blades and shot all the way down in behind the Riverking goal. Riverkings now trying to move it out, but a nice defensive play by Oscari Valley, the goal scorer. Now here comes Hirschau, the defenseman, to shoot it in. It goes on the far side to Dylan Torres. Torres up along the boards, tries to drop it to the point. It's stolen by the Blades and shot all the way down. In fact, they'll shoot it in on net. And they have killed off the first 37 seconds of this double minor to Spranger. 1-0 Blades. Here come the Riverkings looking to tie it up, and they can't get organized in the offensive zone. Mance was able to pick it up now, and he's checked behind the goal. Blades will pick it up in the near corner, and they're going to lift that puck out toward the point, and it will skitter out to center. Whistle stops play with 5:38 to go. Do we have another penalty call here? We do. And this time it's against the Riverkings. It's Ryan Mance who will go to the penalty box. So we're now looking at 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey again. There's 2:55 left on the double minor to Spranger. So if the Riverkings could still have some more power play time after this 4-on-4 session. Shot from center ice in on Schutte. He makes a really easy save down around his pads. 4-on-4 hockey means there's a lot of skating room, fans, and here comes one of those skaters, Soren Kolstrup, driving the net, gets around one man, comes in and scores. Soren Kolstrup with the goal on the right side that mirrors the goal of Valley on the left. That goal comes at the 14:46 mark of period number 1. It's the second 4-on-4 goal of the period. And now the Riverkings find themselves in a 2-goal hold as 4-on-4 play continues. Sinkurik shoots it in. Grounds stops it behind the goal. Wedding gets an assist for the Soren Kolstrup goal. There's a couple of different Kolstrup players, Eric and Soren, on this Steele County team. Now we have 1 minute and 3 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey remaining. Turning Kaiser into the zone, 1-on-3, slips one defenseman but loses the puck. Sinkurik shoots it in, but the Riverkings have to tag up and get onside. So the Blades have a chance here to skate out with it, and so they do. Antonio Nahera is able to move it ahead to Chase Lewis. He's double teamed along the far boards. Riverkings fight for possession of the puck. And Austin Quarters has it at center. He's checked off the puck by Eric Kolstrup. We have 25 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Here's a steal. Steal by Adam Peterson. He shoots it in. Centering pass is out front for McGowran. But that is defended by Steele County, who skates it out to center across the red line and just dumps it in. 5 seconds now before the Riverkings will get 55 seconds of power play time. 5-on-4 for the Riverkings. They're down by 2 goals. Looking to pick one up here on the man advantage. Kaiser slips a defender at center, skates in on a right wing, gathers the puck, and shoots it in behind the goal. It's Manson there to battle for it. He comes to Cole at the point, moves to center, wrist shot. Through traffic and grounds makes the save. Now another wrister, deflected up front, and that one just skittered wide. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Cole drops it down low, and the man's fanned on a one-timer. Shot in deep now by Antonio Demacapalos. 4 seconds. It's going to be moved over to Delot. He tries to find a man at the side. What a save by Grounds. Man, Grounds just robbed Mance with his glove hand. Oh man, what a save. That's the best of the night by Tim Grounds. He's had 7 saves, but that was by far and away the best. The power play's over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and we are down to 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this first period. And puck shot all the way down and into the glove hand of Eric Schutte, the goaltender of the Riverkings. So we're going to get a face-off to his left with 2:29 to go. Off the draw, it's the Riverkings who move out with it. Nice drive here by Dylan Torres. He drives down, and he's taken down to the ice hard by Breck Henderson. But the Riverkings maintain possession, shot in, save, Grounds. Puck's free to his right. It goes in behind the net. And Cole gets it at the near point as it's shot up the boards. 2 minutes to go first period. And Steele County's able to get control of the puck. And out they come. 2-on-3. Shot and save by Schutte. That was a long-range shot from the right point. Riverkings try a breakout pass. They try to get Albitz ahead of the field. He'll get it. He gets a puck and he shoots it from behind the goal line, and he shot it into the side of the net. Puck is free, and Steele County tries to move out with it. They can get it outside of the blue line, but it's there that Cole gets control for the Riverkings. 1.5 minutes now, and it's broken up at the blue line. The Blades turn the Riverkings away again. Steele County, cross-ice pass here to Christian Lieb, who shoots it in. First to the puck is James Stiles of the Riverkings. 1 minute to go as Peterson skates in. He lets one go off the defense into the near boards. Steele County at center. They lose control of the puck, and Senkuric shoots it in. So the Blades chase back to get it with 48 seconds for this first period. Van Bachlen steals it. He moves it over. Van Bachlen on the give and go, and he shot it through traffic and wide. 35 seconds at the point. A wrister through and into the glove hand of Grounds, who gathers it in with 31.2 seconds to go. You are watching Wisconsin Rapids Riverking hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and listening to Riverkings hockey on fasthockey.com. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Tim Grounds with 31.2 seconds to go. He's 10 for 10 tonight. 10 shots, 10 saves. Here's a big chance by Van Bachlen off the draw win. And a save off the paddleboard by Grounds, number 11 of the period. There's 21 seconds to go. The battle's in front of the scorer's bench. Here comes Manson with 14. He drives him behind. He drops it for Van Bachlen. It either hit the defenseman or grounds made another save. Another scoring chance there. We get a whistle as Van Bachlen mixes it up with Eric Kolstrup. And the officials are quickly in on that one to break it up with 6.7 seconds to go. It's Steele County 2 and Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings nothing. We're going to get matching penalties here off of that skirmish. Kolstrup for Steele County, Van Bachlen for the Riverkings. Both of those goals came in 4-on-4 situations, as Valley and Soren Kolstrup have scored for Steele County, and they hold the 2-0 lead late first period. The draw is won by Steele County. They'll race to center, drop it in, and the period is over. We've reached the end of one. It's Steele County's Blades 2 and the Riverkings nothing. We'll be back with second period action after a short timeout on fasthockey.com and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. We are between the first and the second period of our Riverkings hockey game tonight here at home against the Steele County Blades. Steele County is on top in this one, 2-0 after one. Coach, you gave up 2 4-on-4 goals. Tell us what broke down on the goals.
Well, our one, the first goal, our defenseman got beat there, which doesn't happen too often, and the second goal, they beat our defenseman wide there. So, you know, they're a good hockey team. They have some good speed. You know, I think we came out a little slow having last weekend off, but they only played one game last weekend. It wasn't against a superior team, so we don't like to make excuses. We know we need to be better. I thought the last 8 minutes we finally got playing a little bit and got pucks a little bit deeper and had some good chances on the power play. Yeah. Hit a couple posts, and the goalie made a great save. So we have to be better, and we know that.
Okay. What specifically now will you talk to your team about in that locker room? What area specifically do you want to get better at?
Just playing our game, getting pucks deep, getting our forward check going. We want to put the pucks behind their D, and we want to make sure our forwards are doing most of the work in their zone. And we think if we do that and stick to our game plan, we'll be okay.
Okay. That's head coach Marty Quarters. Between periods, Steele County's up 2-0. We'll drop the puck for the second period after this short break. Steele County got a pair of 4-on-4 goals in that first period. One by Valley, the other by Soren Kolstrup. And they carry a 2-0 lead here into the second period. We talked with head coach Marty Quarters over on the television side, and he said, we just got to play better. That's all there is to it. But they had some outstanding goaltending for Steele County, as the Riverkings had 11 shots on goal, and Grounds was up to the challenge on each of them. And he said, we just got to be better here in the second and third period. So we face it off at center. Grounds is now in the goal to our left, and Schutte in the goal to our right. Steele County's on top by a count of 2-0. Stepping in off the point, Cole. He pushes it further down the boards to Kaiser. Now Stiles moves it over. He's going to take one from the point through traffic. There's another save by Tim Grounds. That will be his 12th of the night. Now Kaiser gets a free puck in the left face-off circle, but he's turned away. Trying to drive the net and push it to the far post. We're going to get a whistle as the net is off of its moorings. Nice drive by Mance to get the puck into the crease, but no one at the right post for the Riverkings to tuck it in and get them their first goal of the night. You are listening and watching to Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings hockey. Watching on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and listening on fasthockey.com. Off the face-off, a weak shot by the Riverkings is easily covered by Tim Grounds. Off the face-off, a blistering shot by Mance goes high and wide. Cole, double team, pushes it along, and then the double team is on Kelly. Out come the Blades. They push into the Riverkings zone. Good job there as Antonio Nahara is double teamed and checked off the puck. skirmish is in the deep corner. The Blades turn. Here's a shot right into the belly of Eric Schutte. He'll get his first save of this second period. So each team now has notched a shot on goal to start off the second period. Steele County's on top in this one, 2-0. At the point now, off the skate and out of the zone. Pass behind one of the Blades, and it hit a skate and came out to center. So they're going to have to regroup, shoot it back in, a loose puck in front of the goal. And thankfully a River King got there first in Centuric. Otherwise that could have been disastrous. One of those deflected pucks that came right out in front. Minute and a half in, 2-0 Steele County. Puck comes to the right of goaltender Schutte, and he just goes down and covers it up. "18 minutes, 23 seconds to go in this second period. Steele County 2 and the River Kings nothing. The River Kings coming into the game 10-1 atop the standings in the Elite Midwest. Here comes the Blades in and taken off of his skates. Valley, we got the first goal. No penalty call. Turning back. Nice drive here by Kelly. Kelly all the way in behind the goal. No one's in front right now for the River Kings, and Valley has the puck taken away from him. Puck's out at center. You heard the boom, didn't you, of that big collision in neutral ice between Kelly and Hellkamp of the Blades. Right now the play is in the neutral zone. Not much going on. Over skating the puck there was Wassam, and that allowed the River Kings to catch up, but the Blades turn back. They've got a 3-on-2, and a shot into the catching glove of Schutte. It might have gone wide. It might not have been a goal, but Schutte reached out and gathered it in. And with that held puck, we'll have a face-off to the right of goaltender Schutte. Off the face-off, controlled by the Blades. A shot deflected off the stick of one of the River Kings and up into the netting behind goaltender Schutte. So we're just going to turn around and get set up and do it all over again in what is that far face-off circle to the right of Schutte. Blades win the draw. Now here's a pass intercepted by the River Kings, and out they come. Van Bachelen, he drops it off. Here's a move to the front of the net, broken up by the defense of the Blades. Nice drive to the net by the River Kings, but the Blades were able there to clean up things at the last moment in front of goaltender Browns. Austin Quarters comes out to center. Albitz and Peterson for the River Kings. Cole's back on defense with Stiles. The Blades right now winning the face-off circle, and they do it again there. And they're able to move the puck out and into the River Kings end. A shot blocked at the defense by Cole. Centering pass right through. Another chance right at the doorstep to the right of Schutte, and he makes the save. Puck held in, turning back. Here come the Blades again after a turnover by the River Kings. In behind the net, Wadden tried to center. It's broken up at the defense by Bork. Excuse me, that might not have been Bork. I think instead that was Quarters 18. I correct that, Quarters 18, not Bork 16. So at neutral ice, here comes a shot from far out by Albitz. It's paddleboarded away by Browns. The Blades will turn and shoot it out to center. They control the puck at center ice. Turned back by McGowran and pushed back deep. Now, Browns is not in his net because we've got a delayed penalty call against the River Kings. So the River Kings are going to be shorthanded here in a moment. The extra skater is on for the Blades, and the whistle stops play, and the power play will begin with 16 minutes and 2 seconds to go in period number 2. call is a hold, and Peterson goes to the box. Adam Peterson, the right winger out of Chicago, Illinois, 6'1", 190-pounder, gets the 2-minute call. So here comes the Blades power play. Shot into the near corner where Valley has it. He'll drop it in behind the net, picked up there by Christian Levy. Shoots it out to the point, but it goes across the blue line now. Cherry picking forward for the Riverkings, and that pass doesn't click. They're going to be able to eat up some time here down in the Blades end. That was Kaiser who got behind the defense, and now the Blades skating in, and one of them goes down. No penalty call forthcoming as Elbitz's stick got caught up in the skates. I don't believe it was an intentional act, and the referee believed that too. So we get a whistle that stops play with 1:22 to go in this power play and 15:24 to go in the period. Now Mance will step in to take the draw, and it's quickly won as Albitz gets to it first and shoots it all the way down. So it's Albitz and Mance up front. The defenseman out there, Senkurik, and it looks like Eric Hirschau. Driving into the zone, Soren Kolstrup centers it into the high slot. For Springer, it's broken up. The Riverkings are going to be able to shoot it all the way down here. And we're under a minute for the penalty kill. 50 seconds to go. Blades try to gather themselves and get into the zone. They're going to shoot it right onto the stick of Hirschau, and he's going to shoot it all the way down. Good job here on the penalty kill. Riverkings not allowing the Blades to get in and get set up at all. Springer drives the right wing, is able to get the puck in, but it's turned, and it's held at the point. Nicely done by Coy Payne at the side of Schutte. He goes down to make a save, and that one is off the stick of Chase Lewis. Not a real tough chance, but that puck was in good scoring position. It's just that Lewis didn't get off a quality shot there. So 17 seconds remains in the power play, and the Blades, who are ahead 2-0, have almost caught up in shots on goal as well. It's 14-13 Riverkings. But at the end of the night, that's not the number that's going to matter. It's going to be the goals that matter. Puck is forced out of the zone by the Riverkings, and a big hit here. Nice job on the penalty kill by Reed Kaiser. And the power play's over. The Riverkings are able to kill it off. Van Bachlen stopped at the line. Turned back by the Blades. Turning with the puck gets Oscari Valley. Far outshot at the high point of the far circle. It's saved into the chest of goaltender Schutte. Fresh legs out for the Riverkings. Kelly, Peterson, Quarters up front. DeLotte and McGowran on defense. There, the five on the ice as the Riverkings try to fight their way back in. A shot from the boards that actually Schutte's got to play up high around his shoulder pads. And that's the 15th shot on goal of the game for the Blades. Off the draw, Quarters battles for it, and DeLotte comes up with it. At the line, it's the Blades furiously trying to keep possession, but we've got another penalty call here. Who's going to go this time? It's the Blades, and it is the Blades' Christian Lieb who gets 2 minutes. And so the Riverkings, who trail 2-0, are going to get a power play opportunity 6.5 minutes into the second period. Kaiser at center, Mance on the right wing, Van Bocklen on left wing, Stiles and Cole on defense. Stiles shoots it into that far corner. Kaiser, nope, Cole's going to get it and shoot it in deep. Van Bocklen's going to chase and battle two Blades in behind the goal. Mance will come free with the puck. Now Van Bocklen to Stiles. Van Bocklen to the center. Deflected and out of play. That one went off of Kolstrup, Eric Kolstrup, the defenseman. And we have a minute 37 to go in the power play. As you watch this hockey game tonight, you get the feeling that if the Riverkings are able just to get that first goal, that it'll change the feel and the complexion of the hockey game. In front, through bodies, and deflected away. Now chasing back to center is Cole. Nice job here on the penalty kill by Kyle Wadden. Well, he's really doing a job dogging the Riverkings, who now have to regroup deep in their own end and skate all the way down. Puck's deflected, but regained by Kaiser. Van Bocklen behind the net. Mance has it. Mance looking for Kaiser in the slot. It's not there, so he'll just hang on to the puck. And another penalty call. Another penalty call against the Blades that is about to give the Riverkings a two-man advantage for 1 minute. They'll have a two-man advantage for a minute and a one-man advantage for another minute after that. So they've got 3 more minutes of power play time in an effort to tie this one up. They're down 2-0 right now. Coy Payne goes on this penalty. So here we go on the new penalty, the two-man advantage. 5 Riverkings out there, just 3 Blades. And the Blades are able to get control of the puck and shoot it all the way down, and that brings some stick slapping against the boards by the Blades bench, which is down just below us to our right. Riverkings have 40 seconds of two-man advantage. Here they skate in. It's Harrison Cole. He comes out high. They move it to Stiles, left point. Right point, Kaiser. Stiles steps in, goes low to Van Bocklen, back to Stiles, centers himself between the circles. Nothing there. Tries to go down to Van Bocklen, and the Blade gets a stick on the puck. 18 seconds on the two-man advantage. Cole down low, Mance. Mance looks. 13 seconds. Stiles crisscrosses, tries to get it in front. Shot and grounds is up to the challenge again. As Kaiser, between the two circles, let one go, and Tim Grounds made yet another save, his 16th of the night. 8 seconds for the Riverkings on the two-man advantage, and a minute 7 on a 59 seconds of one-man advantage after that. Winning the face-off, the Riverkings have it. 2 seconds to go. Cole is going to move it down low. A centering pass broken up as the defenseman goes to the ice. Puck's loose in the crease, and Grounds covers it as the first penalty expires, and there are 53 seconds left on the second penalty. That penalty being to Coy Payne. 2-0 Steele County. 11:16 to go second period, and yet 52 seconds of power play time remaining. Blocked at the defense. Stiles had it blocked by Wedding. Now Cole moving with the puck. Boy, this 5-man unit's been out there now. All this power play, the time. Cole, are they going to be able to hold it in at the blue line? They do, as Mance saves it, but onto the stick of a Blade, who shoots it all the way down and forces Schutte to play it in the goal to our right. 24 seconds for the power play. Racing in down the wing. Moving in is Kaiser, but that was poke-checked away. Van Bocklen gets it with 15 seconds for the power play. Peterson and Kaiser to the front. Stiles from the left point lets it fly through traffic, blocked at the defense. 6 seconds on the power play, picked up by Peterson. He centers it, a one-timer by Van Bocklen is pushed wide. Shot out, Payne is ahead of the field, but Schutte will get to the puck first with 10:18 to go second period. We are nearly halfway through the hockey game, and it's 2-0 Steele County. And whistle. I'm going to toss somebody out of the face-off circle here. It's Caleb Combs who gets tossed for the Blades. River Kings win the draw in their own end. And they skate out of there with Peterson up the middle of the ice and moving to right wing. Drives the defenseman, wide angled shot that ground. I think that one was high and going to be over the top of the net. But he reached up and snared it out of the air with that deft left hand of his. Tim Grounds has been the best hockey player on the sheet of ice tonight. And he's the Blades goaltender who has made 16 saves. And when your goaltender's the best player on the ice, you got a great chance in that hockey game. And halfway through, the Blades are in one of the toughest rinks to win in this league, and they're up 2-0 on the River Kings. But again, here's a move off the face-off. Big shot by Kelly is blocked at the defense. Moving out of the zone with it, it's Wadden. Wadden pushed wide. Weak shot in on Schutte. Easy save with the stick. Pinches those pads together, puts the stick in front, and makes an easy save. Now the Blades shoot it in to those far boards, but Hirschau's going to get there first for the River Kings. Got to center. Through a scrum of 3 players and all the way down. No icing here. The Blades have to go back behind their own goal to get it. Kapopoulos is able to hold the zone momentarily. Now it's Mance trying the give and go to Kapopoulos. And that's broken up by the Blades, and they head the other way. At center ice, the ball picked up by the Blades. They're shooting wide and shooting. Will just gather it in behind his own net. We're at 8:35 to go. Second period, 2-0 Steele County. Furthered along by Hirschau, but the Blades gather it and shoot it right back to center and cause Hirschau, who's on defense with Secure, to chase. Mance is ahead. It's 2-on-2 with Van Bachlen. He gets it to Van Bachlen in front. He scores! A beautiful, beautiful pass to Van Bachlen, who puts it away. Mance will get the assist. It's 2-1. Steele County Blades still leading the River Kings, but as you've watched this hockey game, you got the feeling that once the first one went in, that there might be several that follow for the River Kings. We'll see if that prediction holds true. What a beautiful hustle play. What a beautiful pass by Mance to get it to Van Bachlen, who finishes and beats Grounds for the first time tonight. The Blades head in with it off the face-off after the goal. We're getting the second assist here. Hirschau gets the second assist. Mance and Hirschau assist on the Van Bachlen goal at 11:47. 2-1 Steele County. Now pressure here by Peterson. Blades turn back with it and head through center and into the River Kings end. Schutte pushes it along to the far boards. There's Peterson. Possible 3-on-2 here. Nope, it's going to be a 3-on-3. River Kings drop it in and they go for a line change. Peterson in behind the goal trying to take that puck away from Wassam. There's a 4-man scrum, now 3-man scrum in behind the goal of Grounds to his left. Puck comes free to the near corner. And in that corner, they battle for it. Peterson still doing the hard work. Young pushes it along. Bort goes for it. Now Young centering it for Lepak. And the River Kings cannot hold the zone. It's shot to center. 2-1, Steele County with that lead and 6:44 to go in period number 2. Young slams into the zone, goes to left wing, gets away a shot. No, he's pushed to the boards before he can get a shot off on grounds. Bork lets one go through traffic, never got to the goal, deflects to the near corner. Now, another shot by Bork, blocked at the defense. McGowran chases and shoots it right back into the near corner as another line change comes forth. Shot to center by the Blades. Pressure on Cole here. Harrison's able to get control of it. Can he? He's fighting for it. He's got it. Wants to skate out, pushes it ahead, but that one's broken up by the Blades. Kelly gets a stick on it, and they go battling into that far corner with Cole, and he's digging in there as well. He wants to center for Torres. Torres tries to spin around, and let him go, and then Kelly couldn't get his full wood on a follow-up attempt. Riverkings trying to knot it up here. It's 2-1 Steele County, 5.5 to go, second period. Riverkings keeping the puck in the zone and keeping the pressure on the Blades right now. Shot to the far boards and moved out of the zone by Soren Kolstrup. Riverkings turn and they just shoot it right back in. Digging with the puck. Here's a centering pass for Demakopoulos. He got a shot off. I don't know if that one got through to grounds or if it was blocked at the defense, and then the goal is knocked off its moorings, and a whistle will blow and we'll get a face-off deep in the Blades end. Ever since the goal by Van Bokkelen, the Riverkings have owned the play in the Blade zone as they look for the equalizer. Off the face-off now, the Blades look to break out. The defenseman partially fanned on the breakout pass, and it allows Mance to hold the zone. Van Bokkelen goes for it. He's got Mance coming in the high slot. Van Bokkelen holds to Hirschau at the point. He'll move it to the far point. Stepping in, Senkurik shot it into traffic, and it deflected in behind the goal. To the near boards, Van Bokkelen tries to hold it in. He cannot. But Hirschau breaks up the effort by the Blades to break out with it. Following up with the puck, it's Lieb. Lieb moves it into the Riverkings end, where we've got a delayed penalty call here with 4:23 to go, and the Riverkings are going to go on the power play with a chance to tie it up at 2. It's Christian Lieb heading to the penalty box, which is almost directly below our broadcast location on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and FastHockey.com tonight. Broadcasting to 2 audiences, and happy to be with you tonight. My name is Milton Van Natta, calling the play. So the face-off comes to the left of grounds. Kaiser will take the draw. He's got Manson, Van Bokkelen with him. Cole is on defense with Stiles. Stiles shoots it through traffic, and it's blocked at the defense by Eric Kolstrup and shot out of the zone. Riverkings power play as they trail 2-1. We enter the final 4 minutes of this second period. Van Bokkelen to the high slot, lets one fire, and it's deflected off the stick of a Blade and into the netting behind the goal. 1 minute, 36 seconds to go, second period.
At the beginning of the second intermission, and don't forget that the concession stand is open. It's on the way, a perfect place to stop for a snack.
Off the draw, it's won by the Blades, but Cole's able to get to it and hold it in. Van Bokkelen cross ice off the boards to Stiles at the high point. Mance, he goes to Cole. Cole tries to move it down, a beautiful play, a shot to goal! The Riverkings have tied it up as Kaiser puts in the rebound. Cole's shot stopped, but the rebound goes to Kaiser. He bangs it in, and the Riverkings have tied it up. The goal comes 16 minutes and 17 seconds into the second period. and it's a power play goal. We'll see if anyone other than Cole gets an assist on the Reed Kaiser goal. Kaiser, the 20-year-old from Cody, Wyoming, ties it up. 2-2 is our score here from the Southwood County Rec Center. We'll get the goal call in a minute. Right now, the River Kings are back on the ice and into the Blades end.
Scored by number 21, Reed Kaiser.
You listen to the call with us here. Mance gets his second assist to the night. So Kaiser's power play goal ties it up at 2-2 late second period. And the River Kings hold the play. Right back on the attack, backing up the Blades deep in their own end. Quarters pushes it in behind the net. A centering pass, just off the stick of Quarters. And now the Blades break up. DeLay is back, and he's back here to shut off an effort by the Blades in front of the goal of the River Kings. Peterson, he's got Albitz coming with. Peterson whistles it just wide of the stick side of grounds. 2.5 minutes for the second period. We continue to be tied up at 2-2. 2 goals in this period by the River Kings have tied it up. The latest coming on the power play, Reed Kaiser. Whistle stops play. Now 20 shots on goal by the River Kings and 17 for the Blades. Both teams have had 9 shots on goal in this period, but the River Kings have all the goals. Off the face-off, there's a quick little wrist shot by Mance. That is saved by Tim Grounds. The Steele County Blades hail from Owatonna, Minnesota. And of course, in Minnesota, they like to call themselves the state of hockey. Off the draw, the Blades try to move it out, but Mance holds it in. Stiles steps in, lets a wrist shot go that is gloved by Grounds. Quarters takes the draw. It's won by the Blades and taken by defenseman Payne. The Blades try to move it to the line, but they cannot get it out. It's held at the point by Albitz. And a second time he shoots it in. This one will go to the front of the net and be cleaned up by Payne. Albitz steps in, holds the zone again. And turning Quarters and Peterson move up front. Here's a blast by Albitz and a big shot that goes high and wide of the stick of Grounds. Blades look to skate it out. Turning with the puck, it's a Lewis. He's got a man in the high slot. Rister blocked at the defense of the River Kings. 1.5 minutes for the second period. Skating ahead with the puck is Stiles. River Kings shoot it in with Peterson. They go for a line change. Digging in deep for the puck, it's Dylan Torres. Blades will skate to center. Now they overskate the puck and the rush is slowed up. Now they'll shoot it in. Near corners where it goes, where Hirschau gets it. Turning to the high slot. Kelly slips down nicely to take the puck away. We're in the final 45 seconds of the second period and we're all tied up at 2. Skating with the puck, Cole. Harrison Cole comes to the left wing to the high slot. He goes, knocked off the puck. Now picked up by the River Kings. A wrister. And there's a save by Grounds off of the Kelly shot. And poked to the far point and out by the Blades with 27 seconds to go. Final seconds of this second period dominated by the River Kings. Mance tries to hold the puck, but here come the Blades. In on the right wing. Beautiful job by Hirschau to take the puck away and clear the zone with 9 seconds to go. Shot to center, all the way down. And no icing call here as it's the River Kings shoot it around and back up to center. the period ends, and it's a good period for the Riverkings. They get goals from Van Bachelen and Kaiser, and we are going to go to the third period all tied up at 2 apiece. You are tuned in to Riverkings Hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and FastHockey.com. The third period's coming right up. Between periods 2 and 3 here at the Southwood County Rec Center, the Riverkings have tied it up at 2 apiece. Coaches, that second period got going. I got the feeling that if you just could get that first one in, the complexion of the game would change entirely, and it did. You had a lot of ice time in their zone.
Yeah, we were able to get all 4 lines involved, and we're really strong when we can use 4 lines because everyone's a little fresher, everyone's going a little harder and a little faster, and we kind of base our game on speed. This is a fast team, though, so it was good to get that second one there in a power play because we hit a couple posts and goalies made some good saves, and what was nice about our 2 goals is they were second, third efforts, and we needed that. So now we got to get our, we had to dig out of a hole, and now we got to see if we can finish off the game here. But they're a tough team, and we're going to have to play the way we played that second period.
And one of the things that you did is you really drove the net. I mean, you really pressured them in coming hard at their goal.
And that's our identity. We weren't doing that as much the first period, but it might be because they came out a little bit hungrier than us. So I think the third period is going to be a third period, and whoever can capitalize and they get chances, I think will win, and pretty evenly matched game.
Okay, we're going to look forward to that third period and bring it to you right here in Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Well, we should have ourselves a great third period here tonight from the Southwood County Rec Center. We're all tied up. The Steele County Blades visiting the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. The Blades won the first period by scoring 2 goals. The Riverkings tied it up with a pair of second period goals of their own. So here we go. We head to the third and final period, all tied up at 2. 22 shots on goal for the Riverkings, 17 shots on goal for the Blades. That means that Tim Grounds has made 20 saves for Steele County, and it means that Eric Schutte has made 15 for the Riverkings. You are one of 2 audiences here this Friday evening, the 28th day of October. You are either watching this game on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, or you are listening on FastHockey.com. We're underway. The third period has begun with a steal by Harrison Cole. Makes a nice move in to the Blades' end, but is turned back at the defense. Delayed offside forces the Riverkings to tag up. Now here's a steal by Van Bachelen, and a shot in on Grounds that he has to make a save on. Not a really difficult one, but he got to make a save. Kaiser steal with Mance, a little bit behind Mance, and then he shoots it into the skates of the defenseman. The goals tonight have been by Valley and by Soren Holstrup of the Blades, by Van Bachelen and Kaiser of the Riverkings. 2-all our score. So glad to be bringing this tilt to you tonight on the ice of the Southwood County Rec Center. Skating with it, Antonio Nahara. He moves into the Riverkings zone for this third period. Schutte and the Riverkings defensive end to our left. Here comes on the breakout, moving in and centering it was Austin Porter. And now there's a Riverking down. We've got a Riverking down to the right of the goal. It's Peterson. He's able to fight back to his feet and get back in the play. In fact, he just takes a whack at the puck there. So Peterson able to get himself back in the play after being stung at the right goal post. Big collision between Peterson and Wadden. Yeah, the follow of a big shot by, oh my goodness, Peterson, and a better save by Grounds with that glove hand. He did the whole circle motion as he snared it and spun his arm around. Oh my, great scoring chance and a beautiful shot by Peterson, but Grounds was just a little bit better. Off the faceoff, Kelly pulls that puck into his stick. Now taken away by the Blades, and they head out. A shot that is grabbed out of the air by Schutte. Long shot. I'm afraid I can't help you out, fans. I do not have a number 27 on my roster for Steele County, and yet that's the player who shot that one, number 27. 2 minutes into this third period, we're all tied up at 2. What's the play that'll really be a momentum shifter? So far it's been the gate saved by Grounds. Kaiser coming in on right wing. He's got a trailer. Van Boekel in the backhand. Kaiser gets the rebound, spins, shoots it wide. Great scoring chance there by the 2 goal scorers tonight of the Riverkings, Kaiser and Van Boekel. Oh my, what a chance there. Van Boekel behind the net. He comes all the way out to the near point as he looks for an opportunity. The Riverkings cycle here to delay at the point. He lets one go, and it's just sticked aside by Grounds. Mance goes for it behind the net. Now Van Boekel moves it. McGowran moves it to Delay. Delay can't get there, and it'll be cleared by the Blades all the way down. This is waved off, no icing. Delay a check in the corner, and Boekel sends it to McGowran. Riverkings try to break out and do. Delay moving it over to Peterson behind the defenseman. He comes in, a shot off the right shoulder of Grounds. Boy, nice rush to the net by Peterson there, and another good scoring chance. And this game now has evolved where the play was held by the Blades in the first period. Since the start of the second period, the Riverkings have been much better, and it is Grounds with 2 big saves that has been keeping the Blades in the hockey game and even now. Here's a snap wrist shot by Quarters, high and wide. Grounds will reach behind the net and pick that puck off, and we'll have a face-off deep in the Blades' end with 17:46 to go. Third period action. And we get a, what is the referee here? He's signaling something over towards the benches. Now we're going to get a line change. Lepak, Bork, and Young come on for the Riverkings. Young to the near corner to get it. He's double teamed, has the puck taken away. Blades look to break out. Cole steps up to try to intercept. He does not, but right behind him, Kurt Lepak does. So now the Riverkings shoot it in, and they get into the Blade zone. Shot behind the goal, where Wassam gets it, but he cannot get it out. Bork's got it on his stick. He's behind the goal line, and he moves to the far corner. Young after it. At the point. Now Poland, shot, Grounds, save off the chest pad, and then he'll go down to the ice to cover it up and make another save. Shots are 5-1 Riverkings in this third period. In this third period, fans, it's going to decide it. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Off the face-off, won by the Blades. Kelly tries to hold it in, but can't. Pushed ahead and chasing it is Soren Kolstrup. Kolstrup goes to the corner, ties up with Senkurik, and the Riverkings break out. This could be a 2-on-1. Moving down with the shot, it's Dylan Torres. Sticked aside easily by Grounds. There's a broken stick on the ice as the Blades shoot it in. Since that first period, they have not had a lot of zone time in the Riverkings end at all, and that has continued here in the opening 3.5 minutes of the third period. Shot deep in behind the Riverking net where Schutte goes out to get it. Lead pass out ahead to Torres, and Torres just sticks it into the zone, and the Riverkings change, get Kaiser, Mance, and Van Boekel out at forwards. Stealing the puck, Kaiser, the Mance shot it off the back of the net. In the Blades end, the Riverkings try to dig, they try to get it free. Mance is the one after it in the near corner. Shot up the boards, Van Boekel, McGowran, Kaiser, they're all after it, and they force it in deep. Mance has got it. He centers it in the slot. A wrist shot high and wide from Brett DeLay. Blades pick it up, but they're having trouble moving it out because Kaiser's got it. Kaiser pushes it deep. In there battling, it's Mance. The Blades try to skate out with it, and they'll shoot it to center. But DeLay will scoop it up and try to turn it back very quickly for the Riverkings. Shot off the stick and deflecting to Chase Lewis. He steps in for the Blades. Weak shot, an easy save for Schutte going down. Riverkings try to break out DeLay. Moves it ahead to Van Bockelen on left wing. Makes a move, gets himself some ice, spins, shoots, and down to make the save is Grounds. Just now about 5 minutes into this third period, all tied up at 2-2. Quarters in to take the draw to the left of goaltender Grounds of the Blades. Puck is pushed forward to the back boards. Controlled by the Steele County Blades of Owatonna, Minnesota. Off the stick of Griffin Waters and into the zone, where it's gathered in by Harrison Cole. Now the puck free in the high slot to Christian Lieb. He's rubbed off the puck by James Stiles, and the puck is shot out of the zone. Shot out to center, moving with it. Here comes Albitz. Tyler Albitz shoots it down. He's out there with Quarters and Peterson. Blades move out through center. On the right wing. Oh, a big hit. Just a huge hit by Stiles, wiping out the aforementioned and unnamed number 27. Riverkings shoot it in. Leapak chases. Line change for Wisconsin Rapids. Bork shoots it into the open far corner where Leapak gets it. Holding up along the boards, Kurt Lepak. Excuse me, Lepak. I said that incorrectly, Lepak. Lepak shoots it in and takes a hit. Whistle stops play. We've got a penalty call here. Who's going to get the power play? 13:38 remains third period, and we just had a penalty call. This penalty call is going to go against the I'm sorry, fans. Number 27 of the Steele County team, the Blades, but no. I don't believe they've got it downstairs either, because they just said penalty on number 27. Here comes Mance. He has that shot deflected. Riverkings on the power play, and they are tied in this game with Steele County. Cole, high slot, lost it. Going to gather it in, but it's poked out of the zone. Blades poked it out of the zone and forced Cole to chase. Harrison's got it, and he's skating briskly through center, in on left wing. He drives as Van Bockelen goes to the front, all the way behind the goal. Cole still skating, dropping it to Stiles. Now Stiles high right point, shoots high and wide of Grounds. Cole to the far boards with the minute 20 on the power play. Van Bockelen. Van Bockelen skips past the stick of Cole at the point and out of the zone. Riverkings regroup with the minute 8. Now going to be shot out by Eric Colstrip and all the way down. Harrison Cole turning with it to Stiles, his defense mate. Backhanded for Van Bockelen. Comes in with Kaiser, 3-on-2. Here through the middle to Van Bockelen. He scores! Mance to Van Bockelen. And the Riverkings move out on top with their second power play goal of the night. So it's the second goal of the night for Van Bockelen. It's the third assist of the night by Mance. And the River Kings get a second power play goal and get a 3-2 lead. Comes at 7:31 of the third period. So that line, that Van Bockelen, Kaiser, Mance line, has accounted for all 3 goals tonight. Mance with 3 points and Van Bockelen with 2. 3-2 River Kings now. They've scored 3 unanswered. And with 11:50 to go, here's a shot from the point that's blocked at the defense by Jan Senkurik. Albitz moves it to Peterson. And goal! Breaking in! 3 and scoring off the left wing. It's Adam Peterson. And the goal moments after the lead gives this River Kings team a 4-2 lead. The goals just some 69 seconds apart. We'll see if anyone gets the an assist. Blades call a timeout here to regroup, having given up those 2 quick goals. I thought I heard them say downstairs at the scorer's bench that gave Van Bockelen the hat trick. We'll have to check after the game for you folks, because I have the goals as Van Bockelen, Kaiser, and Van Bockelen. Did they change the second goal perhaps? We'll wait and see. We'll try to get word for that for you later. As for now, we've got Van Bockelen, Kaiser, and Van Bockelen again on the score sheet before that goal by Peterson, Adam Peterson, moments ago. 4 unanswered goals for the River Kings, trying to gain their 21st and 22nd point of the year atop the Elite Midwest standings. That's Antonio Demakakopoulos taking the draw, and a whistle stops play almost immediately. See what we're going to just drop it again. It's a clock problem, the referee says, that caused him to blow his whistle. Let's get the call on the Peterson goal.
28, Adam Peterson. He was assisted by number 4, Jan Senkurik, and by number 17, Eric Hershaw. That's Peterson from Senkurik and Hershaw.
I have 2 assists tonight for Hershaw. Hershaw and Senkurik are getting the assists on the Peterson goal. 4-2 River Kings. 11 minutes to go. Breaking out. Van Bockelen on right wing, past the defense, and alone he shoots in a kick save off the left side by Grounds. Here come the Blades back, shooting long in on Schutte, who makes the save. Chase Wedding with that long shot in that Schutte handled easily. River Kings now up 4-2 with 4 unanswered goals in this game. Along the near boards, skating out Harrison Coles. Goes to the far corner. Albitz in to dig for it there. Shot up to the half boards. Midway out of the zone. Steal. Peterson coming back. Peterson centers. Shot. Goal. Tyler Albitz. And now the goals are coming fast and furious for the River Kings. This one will be at the 9:28 mark, a minute and 6 seconds after the Peterson goal. So in 2 minutes and 3 seconds, the Riverkings have scored 3 goals to break this one open. They're on top 5-2. I'm going to listen to the call here with you. So Peterson gets the assist on the Albitz goal, and he's got, oh, there's a penalty, just a punch thrown at Mance. Number 10 of the Steele County Blades, Corey Potak, is going to go for punching Mance. Just popped him right in the face with this. He punched him, what he did in behind the goal. And let's see what the call and the duration is here with 9:49 to go. Number 10, Corey Potak, goes to the penalty box after taking a pop at Manson behind the net. 2 minutes. So here come the Riverkings to the power play. They've already blitzed the Blades with 3 goals in just over 3 minutes. Roughing's the call, and it's an appropriate one, fans. Cole at the point, steps in, lets a wrister go that grounds snares in the glove with 1:45 for the penalty and 9:34 for the third period. Again, we welcome both of our audiences on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and on FastHockey.com. This is the Southwood County Rec Center in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, where the Riverkings are leading the Steele County Blades 5-2. And they're on the power play again. The battle at the point, the Blades shoot it out and all the way down. Here's Kaiser sailing in on a right wing. Mance backhands it for Kaiser. Van Bachlen also crashing the net. Cole, Stiles, across to Van Bachlen, shoots down, ground save, a rebound, score! And guess who? It's Van Bachlen again. At the 11:05 mark, Van Bachlen scores. And that now, I got to do the math for you, fans. In just over 3.5 minutes, about 3 minutes and 34 seconds, the Riverkings have scored 4 goals. And they're cruising now at 6-2. They shake the hangover of not having played last weekend and have a little bit of a sluggish first period, but man, are they playing now.
Number 14, Kevin Van Bachlen. Assisted by number 21, Lee Kaiser. That's Van Bachlen from Kaiser. Time of the power play goal, 11:05.
So we've got Kaiser getting the assist on yet another Van Bachlen goal. Now he's got the hat trick for sure. We'll check after the game to see if he's got 3 or 4 on the night. That second goal, again, fans, may have been changed according to what I overheard from the PA announcer a short time ago. 8 minutes to go in the hockey game, and the Riverkings now cruising up at 6-2. Scoring 4 goals.
Assisted by number 21, Kaiser, and number 9, Mance.
They've given Mance an assist on that last goal as well. And according to my unofficial score sheet, very unofficial, that's his 4th assist tonight. So in a span of 3 minutes and 36 seconds, 4 goals for the Riverkings. 7:45 to go in this hockey game. And holding the zone, it's Bork with the backhander. Puck's loose, comes to the near boards. Lepak shoots it in deep, and Bork is checked off the puck, but it's Young digging in there. Richard Young from Elmwood Park, Illinois. The Blades are able to move it out of the zone now, but they have to turn for a line change as they punch it in to the River King end. The battle is on at center ice. Blades are able to push it into the zone, but only momentarily. River Kings head out with it. Kelly pass 1, pass 2, in alone! Backhander, oh, and somehow Grounds just got a piece of that with the left leg. Another great scoring chance for the River Kings, who are pouring in the goals in this third period. And the coaching staff of the Blades giving an earful to the referee. I thought there was a penalty call there somewhere, and they are just chewing on his ear with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this third quarter. The River Kings are up to 36 shots on goal now. They've allowed 21 by the Blades. Kaiser, now Mance to Van Bokkelen, around one defenseman, and he comes, he shoots, save Grounds. Van Bokkelen aiming for another goal there as he cleared the defenseman on left wing and had a good scoring chance. The Blades break out. They come into the River Kings zone, and there things cleaned up at the defense. River Kings allowing nothing to get close to shooting goal. Turning back, the Blades with a weak shot near the goal line by Soren Kolstrup, easily turned aside by Schutte. Puck hit high up into the air, comes to the ice and is shot into the Blades' end. Peterson, who's got a goal, makes a steal, comes in alone. And just a little bit of the glove of Grounds got the Peterson breakaway effort and prevented another goal by Peterson, who has a goal and an assist tonight. Under 5 minutes for this third and now final period. We started the period, we thought maybe this is an overtime type game, but that's not the case at all. 6-2 River Kings. Shot from a bad angle, a save by Schutte off the paddleboard. Blades able to hold it in here a little bit, get some ice time in the River Kings end. At the point, Eric Kolstrup moves it across to Chase Wedding, and down into the butterfly to make the save is Schutte. 38-24, River Kings in the shots on goal. 6-2, River Kings in the goals, pulling away now in this third period. And of those 6 goals, 4 of them have come from that Kaiser, Mance, and Van Bokkelen line. Four minutes, 7 seconds as it's McGowran in behind his own goal. Backhands it out to center. Hawk puts the pressure on the Blades' defense and causes them to circle back. Now the Blades move into the zone. Turned back again by McGowran on defense. And he's got it on his stick right now and behind his own net. Moves it ahead. It's deflected away by one of the Blades. Lepak Now here's a steal right out in front. Beautiful save. Schutte. Rebound. Schutte, a second save. The giveaway produced 2 scoring chances by the Blades, but 2 big saves by Schutte. Keeps this a 6-2 hockey game with 3:35 to go, third period. Off the draw, backhanded around by Hirschau. Blades able to hold the zone. That's why they're getting some scoring chances. The play is in the Riverkings defensive end. Now Kelly gets it on his stick. He comes down on left wing, 1 man to beat. He sends a shot through that defenseman wide of the net. In the corner they battle for it. Now Senkuric steps up and sticking it out of play. Tim Grounds, the goaltender of the Blades. Want to take care of 2 things, fans, for our Wisconsin Rapids community media viewers. Our deepest thanks and appreciation to Art Napgezek, who's acted. Here's a play in front, loose pocket, still free. Here comes Senkuric. He's going to let one go through traffic. Loose puck picked up in the high slot, and the Blades will skate it out. Moving down on right wing. Nice job there by Hirschau to rub the blade off the puck. And stepping out through center ice, Young has it stolen away from him. Blades step in with Nahara. Nahara drives into the right corner, but it's taken away. Sent out to the point. Shot in, never got to Schutte in front with 2.5 minutes to go. Riverkings just skated out to center and highly drop it into the Blades end. Blades try to move it out and they will skate out. Long shot. I think that would have been wide from Soren Kolstrup. But now we've got a little dust up in front of the Riverkings goal. And as we get a whistle, we're going to take care of duties. Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, Art Napgezek is our videographer and producer. We thank him for his diligence and hard work tonight. And we remember our broadcast partner, Craig Tim, who will be celebrating a birthday tomorrow on the 29th of October. And we send Craig our very best as he celebrates in Michigan with his family tomorrow. And our thanks as well to the Riverkings staff on the FastHockey.com side, as it's been a joy to do the simulcast tonight with you. So here comes the play through center. 2 minutes to go. Big hit there. Adam Peterson was the thud you heard along the far boards. Now we've got a penalty called. Young has been sent to the box for the Riverkings, which means that, okay, we also have a penalty here on the Blades. Soren Kolstrup. So Young and Kolstrup both go. They are the men who were involved in the dust-up in front of the Riverkings bench, and they both go for roughing. So we'll play even strength for the final minute and 52 seconds. 5-on-5 hockey, of course, unless there would be some further call. Blades win the draw. Oh, no. Okay, so Peterson also gets a penalty call here. The Blades are on a power play. It's 5-on-4 hockey, 5-on-4 hockey, because Peterson also got a cross-checking call. So there's 2 Riverkings in the box. Now the puck is free. Kaiser's racing after it. He's got it. He's coming in on the left wing, and he's rubbed off the play. A nice job on defense there by Chase Lewis. The Peterson penalty puts the Riverkings short-handed with 1:20 to go. They're up 6-2. They're safely ahead here. And if they can kill it off, that they will end the game on the penalty kill. Schutte makes a save. Second shot. Save again by Schutte. Puck's free to the right of his net. And out of that scrum, here comes Harrison Cole. 1 minute for the third period, hockey fans. Harrison Cole on the right wing, 1 against 3. He just is holding on to this puck because the Riverkings are on the penalty kill. He's doing a great job, 1-on-4, of keeping control of the puck. 46 seconds before the Blades are able to skate it out, and they still can't because Cole has stolen it again. And he's battling 2 Blades. What a job by Cole. 34 seconds to go. Here's a shot, a long shot by Christian Lieb that is settling into the belly of Eric Schutte. 39-29 shots on goal for the Riverkings tonight, and that means that Schutte's up to 27 saves. 31.4 to go. Off of the draw. The Blades dig it out. They're on the power play. 26 seconds to go. Puck is picked up now. It's Demakopoulos shooting it in and chasing it deep in the Blades end. 16 seconds to go. Demakopoulos gets it in front. Quarter shot blocked. Puck jumps high in the air in front of the goal. Cleaned up by Eric Polstrup of the Blades. And he shoots it ahead with 4 seconds to go. Final seconds count off. And the Riverkings, with the blitz of 4 goals in 3.5 minutes, beat the Steele County Blades tonight here at the Southwood County Rec Center by a score of 6-2. Final shots on goal, 39 for the Riverkings, 29 for the Blades. It was a sluggish first period, fans, by the Riverkings. Didn't play last week. Kind of fought to get their legs there in the first period. They trailed 2-0 after giving up 4-on-4 goals to Valley and Soren Kolstrup, but they owned the last 2 periods. The Van Bachelen-Kaiser-Mance line accounts for 4 goals, and then Peterson and Albitz on that other line each get a goal, and the Riverkings win it 6-2. From the 7:31 mark of the third period to the 11:05 mark, they blitzed the Blades with 4 straight goals, 6 unanswered altogether from the second and third periods for the Riverkings. So at this point in time, we're going to bid a good night to our listeners on the FastHockey.com network, and thank you for joining us. And we want to remind our Wisconsin Rapids community media listeners that we'll have a post-game interview with Coach Quarters coming up shortly. 3 stars of the hockey game tonight. Adam Peterson, who had a goal and an assist, is the 3rd star. 2nd star of the hockey game is Reed Kaiser, who had a goal and assist. And then Kevin Van Bachelen, who had the hat trick tonight. 3 goals he put up. He's the 1st star of the hockey game. Riverkings go to 11-1, now have 22 points, remain in 1st place. And they will play the Steele County Blades again tomorrow night, Saturday, October 29th, here at the Southwood County Rec Center. For Art Napgezek, I'm Milton Van Natta, thanking you for joining us on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.